Hello, it's Wednesday, so it must be time for Woolly Hat's Wednesday Whips. Well, it's very busy in Woolly Hat Towers. I've had a wonderful workshop last Saturday. We had 6 people to the Corner to Corner workshop, and here's something I made for it. It's a lovely sort of tiled, sort of Indian type looking thing, but eventually it's going to be a hat. I'm going to fold it in half, like that, put on a border around there, a cuff around there, scrunch it up, and then it'll become a hat. So need to get around to finishing that, because there's always the attraction of a new project, but you do have to finish some things off before you can work on to the next thing. So that's that one. Something that I've picked up recently that I had been working on, but I left because I hadn't got the right equipment, and you always need the right equipment. So this is the Tunisian crochet shawl-y thing I'm knitting for my friend. That hole there is intentional. It is an armhole. There's another one on that side as well. So Tunisian crochet works, it's a bit like knitting, it's a bit like crochet, it's a cross between the two. And you use something that looks like a knitting needle with a crochet hook on the end. And before I had a small Tunisian crochet needle, and it didn't fit all the stitches on, so now I've got a big long one to fit them all on. So I can pick this one up and do it again. So this is, it's quite a nice pattern. Although there's a lot of it, so it will take a while to finish. So it works like that. But I'm quite enjoying it, and it's good to develop. I haven't done an awful lot of Tunisian crochet, but it's nice to do a bit more. So that's the Tunisian crochet. I'm also doing some knitting. Some of you might remember that earlier in the year I did a mystery cow, and it turned out to be a nice little sort of summer top. My friend Jane decided that she needed one as well, having seen it on my Instagram site. So I'm making her a pink one. There you go. So this is a lace weight yarn, so that's very thin. It's even thinner than 4-ply. And you might think, oh, it's going to take ages to do, but it's actually knitted on a 4.5mm needle, so it's very big. So that's bigger than you would use for a double knit normally. So you can see it's quite lacy. It's got a few eyelets in, but you can almost see through the yarn there, or the textile as you make it. So that's quite nice. I wouldn't wear pink, but this is very much Jane's pink, so that will keep me quiet as the nights draw in. So don't forget that we have an hour extra in bed this week, this Sunday, because the clocks change. How can that be? How are we in autumn, winter already? Anyway, so that's there. So that's my knitting and crochet. So coming up in Woolly Hatland, we've got more learn to knit, more learn to crochet. I've got a Fair Isle course on the 14th of November, if anybody would like to come to that. It's Saturday 1 till 4, and it's an introduction to Fair Isle, so learning how to hold your yarns and don't get all tangled up. And that's £25 or £20 for existing Woolly Hat clients, so let me know if you'd like to have a go on that. And later on in November, we've got next steps in crochet and next steps in knitting, so have a look on the website and see if you fancy any of those, and it'd be great to see if you can. The other bit of news is that, of course, Wales are in a 2-week lockdown, so some of my Woolly Hat clients can't come over to see me because they live in Wales and are not allowed out, but we will accommodate those and make sure that they don't miss anything, and we look forward to seeing them in 3 weeks' time. Either them coming over here or us going back into Wales, because we do miss Wales. Well, who wouldn't? There's lots of nice things there to do. Anyway, so that's it for me this week. I hope you're having a good week, and please share with us what you're doing with your knitting and crochet, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.